What is going on, everybody? It's JCG here. It's been a minute since I've made a video. Been working on, the shaking bass stuff with Charlie and James and Austin and doing a couple tournaments. We actually just got back from Alvarado, Texas for a tournament for Texas bass holes. Thank you guys for having us out there. That was pretty fun. Fishing waters we've never fished before. So currently I'm about to head to my deer lease and go get things set up. It's a beautiful day out. It's probably like 78 degrees, so it's not super hot. I got to figure out something with this feeder here. It's got I tried to figure out something a long time ago with some HVAC stuff, but that didn't work. But it's got some rotted out bottom on one of these sides. Here it is, right there. All that's rotted out. Just lets corn through it. Once I get about a bag and a half of corn through there, I could go pick up some corn and make some mash, but I'm not worried about that today. So I got the old truck here. I actually just recently got a new truck, and so took the wheels off the old truck. Oh, there's a rock there. Took the wheels off the old truck, and she's just gonna sit for a little bit while I find somewhere to put her. But for now, I'm here, and I am gonna grab this stuff here, and this stuff. Mine's a mess. This stuff here. That way, when I do get everything set up for today, I can just throw some of that out. I don't think there's anything else I need back here. I don't think I need anything from back here. Nope, that should be it. I got this stuff, so this and this. Okay, well, that is faded out, so you kind of can't really read it, but this stuff here, these are my favorite things to use when baiting hogs. Just throw this in with the corn, and it actually brings them in pretty good. Takes about 12 to 16 hours for them to really smell it, unless they're already kind of in the area. But we've got a lot of hogs out there, so I want to get rid of some of them before. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Before deer season starts, because they're just gonna scare off all the deer, and I actually want to shoot a deer this year. I have actually never killed a deer, so I think that'd be pretty fun to do. Trying to think of anything else I need. I've already got a machete. Clear some trees and stuff out the way for where I'm going to be hunting this year. Let's see, what else? I've got batteries for the camera. I actually need to relocate my camera. Got the SD card. I'm trying to think, man. I don't think there's anything else. Let me set this in the toolbox here. I've got all my fishing stuff back here still. It'll be fine. Just set it back here. It won't spill out. Not unless I'm driving super crazy. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see this, but there's literally a deer right there. There's a doe there. Actually, it's a buck. That is sick. It's not deer season yet, so I can't take it. That is awesome to see that there's actually a buck down here. My camera is actually literally right here too. See if I can move. Get a better view. That was sick. I'm not sure where he ran off to. I didn't hear him run very far. That was pretty cool. I have not had that experience yet on this lease. That was cool. But so let me get old Becky out here. Alright, so I've got Becky with me now. Now it is not deer season, so I cannot take that deer, but there's also hogs around here, so that's the whole reason I got this out. And we also got coyotes, and pretty sure we got a mountain lion. I'll post a picture and show y'all the print that we saw, that me and my buddy Lewis saw. That it was a massive print. There's no way it was a bobcat. It had to be a mountain lion. But anyways, let me show y'all Becky real quick. This is an AK. Now, y'all may be wondering why I'm calling an AR an AK. That is because it is chambered in 7.62 by 39. And I've just got toll ammo in there, just to give y'all a perspective of what I got. But so we're gonna go walk around here, and I forgot my sling, so I don't have any way to just set up my gun on me. Oh yeah, no, that deer definitely ran off. I don't see him or hear him. He ran off, but I didn't hear where he went to. So there's my camera there. I'm actually going to be relocating my camera just because I'm not going to be hunting in this exact spot, like where it's facing. I had it out here because I was throwing a bunch of corn and stuff out here trying to get hogs, and I was just going to sit right there on the edge of the little road there and hunt hogs all the time. I haven't been out here to get out here. You can tell there's been hogs out here, so that's a good sign. We're gonna walk. Oh, excuse me, my nose is itchy. I really like this spot. So this spot that I'm picking is just I think it's the perfect spot. So the road is there. We've got one creek running this way on this side, and there's another creek right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it runs all along there and basically makes this like a little island in the middle here. And it's just a really good spot, from what I understand, a good spot to be. So I'm gonna find my little post here. I think, let me see, I actually think it's a little over here. Oh, yeah, maybe I'm right here. Let me think here. Trying to gather myself and try to think of where I'm at. I'm pretty sure this is my spot here, but I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's actually right here. Everything looks so different from the last time I've been out here. I remember this little tree. Everything looks way different. I mean, I don't. Now let me sit Becky down and walk around a little bit. Set her right there, give y'all a better look at what I'm working with here. 7.62 by 39 Bear Creek arms. I swapped out the grip with a Moog grip, and I believe that's a Moog stock. I've got this. I actually traded my sight mark holographic sight for this. It's an AR Optics scope, zooms 1 through 4. I like it. I mean, it's better for longer distance. That holographic sight was not good for long distance at all. I've got an eye protect green light on there. I've had that on there for years. A little dusty. Haven't pulled this thing out in a while, but the only problem I've had with this is I've had to swap this out, and I've had to swap out my bolt carrier group. I've also got these. I don't remember what brand these are, but I swapped these out, give it a little bit of extra color somewhere, but I don't remember exactly what happened, but something with my bolt carrier group messed up, and it wasn't ejecting rounds at all, and then I started false firing rounds, and it was just a big headache, and it took me forever to figure out the problem and realize what it was. But let me walk around here and see if I can't find exactly where my spot was, because I had it marked on a tree, and I believe it's that mark right there on this tree here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm pretty sure that's it, because I had it marked from machete with an X. Just like that. That would be my mark right there. So this is where I'm going to put my stand. Oh, what is that bug? That is pretty cool. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's pretty cool. Move my gun from that. So yeah, I'm going to put my stand here. Not a far walk from the road. Right there is my truck right there. Right here. And got some cover right here behind me. But I'll put my stand about here. Just probably put it to where the window is right in front of this tree. And I'm going to clear out all the way to that creek bed over there, and all the way to that creek bed there, and out that way. I'm going to put my feeder. I'm probably going to have to cut down this tree, because I'm either going to put my feeder right here in the middle of this little point, because there's actually, the creek bed comes right here. I'll either put it right here in this little point, or I also thought about setting it back in there somewhere, because there's actually a tree stand right there. I don't know who built that tree stand, but it has been there for, I assume, many years. So yeah, those are my two options. Let me know what you guys think. Should I put it right here on this point, or should I put it over here in front of this tree stand? I have hunted out of that tree stand before, and I had hogs. Considering I had my camera back there, I had hogs and a couple of deer and stuff come back there, and I couldn't see them. It was already too dark to see, and so I missed that opportunity to kill a hog on that one. But I have killed plenty of hogs out here, and I'll post a picture right here of the hog that my buddy Omar killed out here using a thermal. Biggest freaking boar I have seen on this lease ever, and I've been here for 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. But yeah, so let me get the GoPro set up. I think so I've already cleared some of this a long time ago. I cleared to that pine tree, because all this used to just be bushes. I cleared up to that pine tree all along here, cleared up all back there. I think I'm gonna start cutting down these smaller trees, like this one here and that one over there, and these two right here I'll cut down. I don't remember those being that big actually, but I meant to bring a chainsaw out here and I forgot, so I've just got a machete on me. But yeah, these smaller trees I'm going to cut down and leave all these bigger. I mean, if they're bigger than about 3 or 4 inches, I'll leave them. Well, this one's about 2 inches. Yeah, if they're about bigger than 4 inches, I'll leave them. This one's pretty big, but I don't like how it's right in the middle of my view. It's about 3 inches. But this is a brand new machete, so it'll make easy work of it. I'm barely sweating because it's only 75 degrees outside, but man, I'm out of breath already. So got this little tree knocked out of the way. It was, I think it was somewhere over there. I dragged it over here, but I got some of that cleared out. Right in there cleared out. Right in there is really where I focused. I got a little bit over there. Honestly, it's not so bad. I'm debating taking this tree out or not. I kind of want to, because I feel like, you know, once I get the stand set up, it's going to be directly in my way. Same with this one and that one. These three right here closest to me. I think once I get these three out of the way, it should be okay. Once all that stuff dies, it'll fall down and stuff, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'd push everything into the ditch. Just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my camera now. Yeah, now you can see that old tree stand a little bit better. Got some of that stuff out of the way. Just really trying to think. I think this lane right here is just the perfect lane. I think I'm gonna put my feeder in there. I think it's just the perfect lane. I definitely got to get this tree out of the way, and I'll knock these two little trees out of the way. And I've got a lane right there. I've got a little lane here, so that way I can see them coming from, you know, any direction. I can still see pretty good through there. There's a branch that comes all the way out like this. I might cut all those little, whatever they're called, I guess saplings, even though they're not really saplings. Cut all those off, that way I can actually get a good view that way, because I think that's the only thing stopping my view there. But yeah, let me get back at it. So I am out of breath. Got a blister on my hand already. This tree, I got that one down. I got that one over there down. This one is a pain in the butt. I went ahead and cleared all that already. All these right here on that low-lying branch there, cleared all that out. I'm gonna leave that branch like that. I think it looks fine, but this tree has got to go, and it's whooping my butt. It's a little taller than I thought it was too. Might do a couple little more things here and there. Right now I'm about to go get a snacky snack because I haven't eaten lunch and I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna go grab the SD card out of the camera, and I'm actually gonna take the camera down because I've got to relocate it anyway. But I'm gonna grab it and check the SD card, see what I've had for the past, I don't know, I think it's been like 4 or 5, 6 months since I've been out here. And I'm sure it's actually dead, but I've got extra batteries to put in there. So I went to go take my camera off the tree, and I discovered my strap was a little tight. So that tree actually grew into the strap a little bit, and I had to cut it because there was no other way of getting that off. So I'm gonna have to find a new way to strap up the camera, unless I just go find a really small tree to strap it on, which then I could just use this again. But broke the little tab. There was a tab here. Broke that off trying to get it off. Fun. Alright, so yeah, I'm saying this looks pretty good. So I've got this lane here. I cut these two bigger trees down. They're laying in there now in that ditch. Once they actually, you know, aren't green anymore, those branches will lay down and stuff. So I'm not worried about that. Same with this big tree from actually right there. But this one is also in there as well. And so I'll have, here's a lane here to my left where I can see pretty decently, about 50, I can see really clearly for about 30 yards. And then back in here, I left it kind of wooded. That'll all fall down whenever it's dead for sure, because I cut it down. All this in here I'll be able to see about the same radius as there, about 35-40 yards. And then in here it gets a little kinda, probably about really good view, about 25 yards. And then it's a little wooded right in there. I got mosquitoes all over me. And then right in here, again, about 35 yards. And then right here, I've got about 50 yards. I can see all the way back to, there is a hill right on here, on this edge here. And I can see all the way to that hill. That's about 50 yards away. There's a creek that runs right there on the bottom of it. And then all back here, I mean, I left this pretty wooded, but then I can see right here to my right about 25, 30 yards, roughly. So I've got a really nice lane here. I might end up going and cutting those little trees down right in here, but that'll be way later on down the road. Probably next week, maybe this weekend, I don't know. I haven't decided. Depends on if I really want to do it or not. I need to get my feeder set up. I need to build my stand, because I have yet to build my stand. From where I was just standing, that's where my stand will go. I'm thinking I want it to be big enough for 2 people. So if I have to, you know, bring somebody out, like my friend Lewis or Omar, if I bring somebody out, you know, we can sit in the stand and hog hunt out of it. But this is where I'm thinking my feeder will go. I kind of made a little patch clearing here. I may actually move it to where this little bush is. And this pine tree is dead, so I might knock it down. Or I may just let, you know, Mother Nature do it. Depends. It depends on how I feel about it once I get everything set up. I got my camera set up right there. So I got a feeder to stand. Stand will be right here. That's about 20 yards. 25, give or take a couple yards. So it's not too entirely far. If I end up bow hunting, which I've actually really wanted to start doing, is bow hunting. I probably won't do that this year, but probably next year. If I wanted to bow hunt, I could do it from there, or I could use the little tree stand right here, potentially. But yeah, so there's that little hill I was talking about. There's a creek right there, and then it goes uphill, and then back there the creek comes around this way, and it's all flat. And there's actually a clearing back that way where it's just a bunch of acorn trees, which I really wish was right here, but it's too close to the property line. I don't want to deal with it. The neighbors they've got a it's basically like a country club. They can fish and hunt and do all that, and I don't want to even be close to that property, just in case something was to happen. If I shoot a deer, something, and it runs off, I don't want it to run over the fence and then I won't be able to get it, because I don't know those people over there. So, and I don't know how many people do hunt and fish over there and all that. There's actually a lake right out that way, which is where these creeks run to. Creeks actually run from that side of the road down this way. When it rains a lot, these creeks are flowing quite nicely. There's sometimes minnows in there. But I'm gonna go get that hog attractant, throw it over there where I'm gonna put the feeder, and just let the hogs tear it up, see if I can't see them on camera. I did check my camera, and I saw some good little things. I'll show y'all at the end of the video. Oh, I do need to clear out my path here. Almost forgot about that. I need to clear a path right here. I'll do that on the way to get the hog stuff. I've got a freaking blister, and that hurts. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to spread it around like this. I do not recommend getting that stuff inside of a blister, because man, does that hurt right there. Ooh, see if that focus. It won't focus, but that stuff inside a blister is painful. It's not fun, but got all that stuff set out. Not really liking the whole lighting thing coming from the sun, because that camera is not the best camera in the world, and I've had it for about 4 years. It is time to update the camera. I'll probably get a digital one that sends to my phone or whatever. Only problem is there's no service out here. I have 0 service down here. I've got service up the hill that way. Once you get to about halfway up the hill, I'll have perfect service the whole rest of the lease. But anywhere past half that hill, all down here, back in here, there's oil wells down there, or down there. I don't have any service through there. Everywhere else I got service. I don't know what the deal is. It's pretty weird, but I got all this stuff out. I like to throw that syrup on logs and stuff, so this stick was perfect. And I got some of that sugar powder stuff on there too. That stuff is going to soak into that wood and it'll never leave. So those hogs will just constantly coming back. We'll constantly be coming back to root it up over here, smelling that stuff. They'll constantly come back for about a month. I'd say at least 3 weeks. But I just wanted to get rid of that stuff. I've had that stuff for about 1.5 years, 2 years. It's been sitting in my toolbox of my old truck, and I was tired of having it back there taking up space and all that good jazz. I got that stuff all over my boots. Got that powder all over my boots. But I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go do some stuff at home, go work, pull a trailer and all that stuff. So I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I'm coming down the road and there's 2 doe right there. That's funny. I'm just chilling in the middle of the road right by the camp house. There's our camp house right there. Looks like a doe and probably a year-old fawn. Oh, there they go. Oh, there was another one. There was 3 of them.